Well, it's Saturday night here at Avalon Raceway, and where else would you want to be? Junior Formula 500, Senior Formula 500s, V8 Dirt Modifieds and Street Stocks are all in the house here tonight at Avalon Raceway. Racing will kick off at approximately 6 o'clock. Gates are now open. You're welcome to join us right here tonight, Saturday night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've jumped down here to the pits with V8 Dirt Modified and someone that we are in regular attendance here at Avalon Raceway, Toddy Hobson. Welcome back to Avalon Raceway and welcome back in the V8 Dirt Modified. I know it's a bit of a selection of toy in terms of what you can bring out each weekend. You've decided to have a play in this thing.
Yep, just brought the family heirloom back out. We haven't actually ran this since Grafton when we ran third, but we pretty much tore every body panel off it, as you can sort of see behind us. She's not in a great state, but I usually take a lot of pride in what I do with these, but unfortunately I just had to sort of get it ready for the race tonight, just to put it on the racetrack. But yeah, dirt mod tonight. Yeah, really looking forward to getting back out in it.
So talk to us. Throughout the season, we've seen you in multiple classes, swingless, sprint cars, and 360, 410, LS. What don't you have, or what's next for you, Toddy?
I don't know. Maybe I just need to jump into 500 or street stock. That's about all I got left. Just sort of done it week to week at the moment. It's good to get back in the modifieds, but yeah, sprint cars just nothing really beats a sprint car getting around, to be honest, especially the 410s. So, got wingless. We're leading the Super Series points in the wingless from the other week here, and yeah, we're sort of putting a decent season together. We haven't really won yet, but still a decent season.
And you're heading up to Sydney in the wingless next weekend, is that right?
Yeah, we're going to take the V2 up there. I was honestly just going to go spectate the midget title because just wanted to catch up a few blokes I know up there, and sure enough, the V2 guys with the Fitzpatricks, they just said, "Oh, you want to race up there then?" I'm like, yeah, why not? So that's sort of how that come out. We're dragging Ben Hodge up there as well to run, so that'll be pretty good.
A little bit of fun, a little bit of friendship as well going up there. Who made it all happen here tonight? I know you got the crew, or light crew, shall I say, but a lot of sponsors have come on board to support your whole racing program. Who are they? Yeah,
obviously Daddy's number one in that books. We got Brooke here as well. He's always helped me on my car whenever I ask, always puts up with the arguments. We got CDR Truck Sales, Endurico, Lucas Oil, Easy Print of course as well. They help me still a fair bit. What else we got here? I'll have a quick look. I should know. Black Member Racing, he builds a lot of the parts on this car for me. A lot of this is all designed by me and just need someone a bit smarter with a welder to put it all together. So local print shop as well, makes the car look good, fast print. Yeah, anyone else I've missed, but yeah, I'll have to double check again. But yeah, pretty much that's all. And yeah, everyone for getting me up and down the road.
No worries, Toddy. Best of luck here tonight in the V8 Dirt Modified. Great to see you out there.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've caught up with one of our junior Formula 500s, Shohanae, here and running a beautifully presented V60 car. Kobe, you've been pretty good over the last 12 months in terms of this season, picking up a number of podium finishes and got 2 feature wins to your name. You've got to be pretty confident and happy with that.
Yeah, we're real confident as a team. You know, Dad's put in so much work, and just to be able to prove to him that we're kind of a front-running car, that really, that gives us a lot of confidence. So yeah, we've had a good run, I guess, and we're just going to try, hopefully pull something out of the bag tonight, and yeah, fingers crossed.
There's a lot of work that goes in the shed in terms of this and turning it out, and a lot of sponsors that come on board. Who does most of the work? You, Dad, or what happens there?
Dad, definitely Dad. He does night and day. He's always very sleepless. A few kids, so it doesn't help with that. So yeah, but he does everything in the shed. He's definitely the core of this racing team and all the sponsors. But yeah, Dad's the one who kind of started it all. So yeah.
Talking about sponsors, in the off-season you put a whole package together and went out and got yourself some sponsors on board. Is that something that you went on your own, or you got a little bit of encouragement or motivation to do? How did that come about for a young kid at your age to go out and seek some sponsorship as you did and turn out how it is?
Well, Dad always kind of normally did it for us, so Dad just said that I got to do it myself. And yeah, we went out to a few sponsors and brought them on board, which was really helpful. So yeah, it's pretty good.
And those sponsors that you brought on board, who are they?
They're Westvic Sheds, Hinge Haulage, the Fisher and Sons, Koroit Staples, Warrnambool Southwest Solar and Gutter Cleaning, Mortlake Roadhouse, and the Warrnambool Powder Coating, I think, yeah.
And I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, there is no board behind me or anything like that he's reading off. He's been going over these because he wants to make sure that he represents his sponsors well and truly, and he's doing that at the top of the field. We've got here tonight at Avalon Raceway. What's next plan for Kobio?
I guess we're just going to keep trying our hardest and hopefully win a few races. And back to before, GJ Gardner Homes, that was the big one that I forgot. So yeah, GJ Gardner Homes and GS Earthworks. So yeah.
You got a couple more rounds of the Stampede series to come up. Whereabouts are they?
They're at Simpson Speedway and Blue Ribbon Speedway, or Raceway. So yeah.
You don't mind Simpson, do you?
I like Simpson. It's a fun track. It's a very hard track. I'm not too good there, but we've had a few good and bad rounds there. So yeah.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Kobio, watch out for the V60 on track here tonight at Avalon Raceway. Well, we've jumped in the pits here with one of our senior Formula 500s now, Brooke Buckingham. Welcome back to Avalon Raceway, and welcome back to the Stampede series as well. Thank you to WMI Feeders as well as Maxim Printing. Everybody starts on zero, and that's probably a good thing for Brooke because it's been an up and down kind of start of the year, but you picked up a feature win there at Mount Gambier. That's got to be pretty good and a lot of confidence for yourself.
Yeah, it's certainly a confidence booster, and yeah, as you touched on, it's good to sort of reset, start from zero at the start of the series. We've sort of had a couple of meetings under our belt now and got the hang of the car again, and yeah, blown the cobwebs out, and yeah, I think we're pretty confident coming into tonight. So.
We spoke about it a little bit before in terms of there's so many different changes you can make to this car, and sometimes we get a little bit excited in terms of making too many changes at once. But you've just been able to simplify it as well and have Josh on board at certain events to just bring it back to a setup that you're now comfortable with?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're always trying to, find ways to be better, and sometimes, when you experiment with changes, you make yourself worse, which is what I sort of done in Speed Week, I guess, and just never really was comfortable, and went back to what we were running last year, and yeah, everything just sort of felt good again, and yeah, so we're just keen to get a fresh start, and thanks to Josh for pointing us in the right direction as well, and been working with Brat Race Engineering a lot too, just bouncing ideas off Matt and BMAC, so they've helped me out getting this thing dialed, so yeah.
And I mean this with all respect, but you've got a little bit of OCD, haven't you? Everything has to be aligned, everything has to be perfect. How many hours does it take to get this car ready? Is it 1 hour in the shed, you pop in, put a tyre on, away you go? Or what's on average the hours you spend trying to get this car ready for each and every race meeting?
To be honest, I spend a lot of time in the shed, and it never really varies. I just spend every moment that I can in the shed, and no matter what the workload is, there's always stuff that you can tinker with and get your spares set up better, and I don't know, there's a never-ending amount of workload there that you can chip away at. So yeah, I mean, last week we had the win at Mount Gambier and got away with no damage at all, and you would think that it's a pretty straightforward week, which it was, but I spend every minute of the day after work in the shed, and I guess there's always stuff you can be doing. So but I love that side of it. I love tinkering with the car. I love just being around the race car. It's all I think about when I'm at work, and all I want to do when I get home from work is go out in the shed and work on the car, and I feel like I'm just just thinking about going racing all the time. So I just love it. So.
I love the passion. I love everything that goes on. No doubt it's going to be a balancing act coming up with the newborn on the way, which we'll touch on a little bit later. But there's a lot of sponsors that have come on board to make this happen. Who are the couple of sponsors and the crew that you've got here tonight?
Yeah, so we've got GT Recycling. They're a big help to us. They've been a returning sponsor. We've got Golden Plains Mechanical. They've come on board this season. Simo's Excavations. We've got the Roadie, Mortlake Roadhouse, Terrain Bistro, I&J Speedway Equipment, Brat Race Engineering, Online Signs Geelong, Yeah, I hope I haven't missed any of them there, but yeah, Ballarat powder coating and sandblasting. Yeah, that's pretty well all the sponsors, and we've always got a good amount of crew here helping out. We've got mum and dad there, and Ree's always there, regardless of, you know, if she's heavily pregnant, she's here helping out, so she loves it just as much as I do, which is awesome. So yeah, yeah, brother Josh, he's always helping out. So yeah, got just good people behind me, which makes my life a lot easier when I'm at the track racing. And yeah, they all love Speedway, I feel like, just as much as I do, and that makes it really cool for me. You know, it doesn't feel like I'm dragging them along with me. It's like they want to be here helping me, which is really cool. So yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Brooke. Buckingham will be out on track very shortly. Racing will start from 6. If you're not here at the track, make your way down. Thank you very much.